All right, so I wanted to get into a quick video that just kind of went over how you can start your setup for running REI Reply for agent outreach. So when I first got into REI Reply, I used it for direct to seller and it worked pretty well. I was back and forth between like Launch Control and Smarter Contact, and felt that as a text, as I only used it as a text service. I didn't use any of the other features. And I thought as a text service, it was great that it had the automations, but I didn't make use of them that much. When I started to use them, I felt like it was limited. At that time, they hadn't implemented the workflows, had campaigns, and I really just wasn't feeling it that much. So I kind of moved to Launch Control, used Smarter Contact, and I kept paying REI Reply because I felt like, I don't know, for some reason, I just didn't get rid of it. So at any rate, I was using Podio as my CRM. So when I started getting into more MLS deals and on market and reaching out to agents and realtors, what ended up happening is Podio became problematic, and I needed something a little bit more robust. So I started to send out some feelers out in Facebook groups and said, hey, is there anybody who can set up the automation in the Podio, that kind of thing? Nobody was able to give me a good, solid piece of information. Oh, you just pay somebody to set it up, but you're not going to be happy with it. A guy told me, look, check out what I'm doing with Go High Level. And most people know that REI Reply is built on the Go High Level system. So it is built for mainly wholesalers but it's built on the platform of Go High Level. So one of the things that prevented me or kept me from thinking of it as a viable source was the fact that if you go into the opportunity section, right, and these are testers, I couldn't use people's real names because if you put real names on YouTube, they'll pull you. So anyway, test one. These are two opportunities from the same contact, right? And the problem was at first you couldn't do that. I couldn't figure out a way to do that. And a friend pulled me to the side and he said, hey, look in the settings section. This is in settings. If you go into settings, into your business info, right, there is a little button here that I've highlighted called allow duplicate opportunities. And I don't know that was there. He told me, click on that and then you can have duplicate opportunities. So one person, when you're dealing with agents, they're going to bring you multiple properties, different from a seller who's likely to bring you one unless they're like a landlord where they give you packages or they get rid of a lot of different stuff over time. So we don't really use the address section in a particular contact. You're using other portions. We're using the notes. We're using making our own custom fields and putting stuff there. So once you start to realize that, you realize how viable REI Reply becomes. And not only that, it's super powerful when you add on the workflows now and the automations. It's by far, and I've used quite a few CRMs at this point. I think by far it's my favorite. And once you learn, and it took me a while to learn it, and that's why I'm doing these videos here, is because I think once people get the hang of it, and there's other stuff that's going to be coming down the line, and as agent outreach has become more popular, people are building systems, and a lot of those systems, many of them are built on Go High Level. So, but I always think that REI Reply is probably the best thing that you can go with for the money, because it's still $50 a month. All these other systems are in about $100 a month. They're built on the same system. They'll do exactly the same thing if you know what you're doing. It may take you a while to get there, but in the end, you're going to want to tailor your business the way you want it anyway. And, building building, I could have gone with these other systems, but I didn't want to move all my contacts. I have like over 300,000 contacts now in REI Reply. To move all those to a new system would have been a big headache, doing the tags again, all of that stuff. So I just stayed with REI Reply. It's a better deal again for the money. And I just learned how to do the workflows. And now I'm just going to show you, and hopefully you get the same benefit. So REI Reply is a very viable CRM for running agent outreach. And I think if you check it out, watch a few of my videos, you'll agree. So anyway, that's that. I just wanted to show allow duplicate opportunity, and that will allow you to set up your REI Reply to then go into the opportunity section and make multiple opportunities per person. So this way, pretend this is one agent brings me all these properties, and I can do whatever I need to do as they become opportunities on my pipelines. So I hope that helps somebody. That's it for now, and I'm out.